Hey guys, in today's video we're going to spend it in the garage. We're going to do a little something to one of our mowers for the season. Something that all of my other mowers have on them. Even my zero turn has one right there. My aerator has one right there. And even my Kensington, my Alec Kensington has one here. I put on last year or actually 2 years ago when I first got this machine. My little push mower, rotary mower doesn't have one, but we're going to put one on our new Alec Buckingham 30H today. So stay tuned, I'll show you just what that is. Hey guys, welcome to Sunny Bermuda. Today we're going to put on a hour meter and also a tachometer. These little gadgets, like this one's pretty cool. It does both hour and tachometer. This one I believe does the same as well. My zero turn, it just does hour, which is fine. This one, one we're going to put on here is an hour and tachometer, and those are nice to, like when I first got my Kensington, I was pretty, I guess you can say, anal about it. I figured out just the right RPMs to have the engine running yet for my pace. So whenever I'd go out to mow in the yard, here in the front yard out there, I would set it, I believe it was 2300 or maybe 2800. I can't really remember because now I just adjust it. I don't even look at it. But I do use it for hours to keep track of how many hours you put on your engine. And the important part about that is they're not all the same. My zero turn, it maybe get run once a week, maybe, and sometimes even once every 2 weeks, depending on how fast the grass is growing. This aerator, it runs maybe twice a year, sometimes 3 or 4, depends on a couple of friends aerate the yard. But this thing, it runs several times a week, sometimes multiple passes. So I'm hoping this one is going to do a little more work too. So we're going to put the hour meter on there to keep track of maintenance schedule, because you really want, on these Honda engines, you really want to keep a good schedule. I think it is like 50 hours. Once you pass your 5-hour mark, you do your initial change, and then every 50 hours you want to keep the oil changed, and these things will last forever. In fact, I got 3 Hondas, and then over there I got a Kohler, and that Kohler's been running for, let's see, 10, 6, almost 20 years, and it's still kicking. So yeah, hopefully these Hondas will last that long, or even longer. These little hour meters, you can find them all over Amazon. I mean, in fact, all 3 of these are different. And this 4th one here I'm going to put on this Buckingham is different than the other 3. So this one's actually, I guess it's a Honda OEM part. I'll show you the little part number there. And I'll have all this in the description as well. That way if you want to have one just like this, you can either zip tie it or use some like double-sided 3M tape to actually, I may zip tie it up here. Or a 3M tape would look nice on this little panel here. Or you can, if you got a 3D printer, you can 3D print a little mount, which would be nice to attach this, like a 1-inch bar there on my Kensington. Yeah, I just zip tied it. And I'll probably zip tie it here for now. Let's tear this bag open and get it installed. Okay, here I'm in the back of my Buckingham. Got my spark plug. Comes out the back of the motor here. And I also have this unpacked. This is a little different than all the other hour meters I've installed. It came with a zip tie, the double-sided tape I mentioned earlier, and then the hour meter, little tachometer here. It came with 2 wires. All the other ones I've installed on the other 2 machines up there are 1 wire, but this one's different in that it comes with a little clip. So basically, I just clip it around this wire here, and then zip tie it as a place. I don't know if you can see that right there and there. But this little zip tie will come through, basically anchor it, around this wire here. If you don't have this nice little contraption here, do like my Kensington, and what you'll do is you'll just wrap 1 wire, your red one, around here, around your spark plug wire several times, at least 3 or 4 revolutions around it, then come down and zip tie it on. And I'll just throw it up right here. You should be able to see it on my Kensington. The way it's just wrapped around and zip tied on. everything installed. I've got this firmly secured up here. I want to tilt it up, that way I can see it while I'm pushing it or riding on the auto steer seat. And also got this attached. It's really simple. I didn't have to wrap any wires, although I do prefer the wrapping it better. So we'll see how this works. And then the second wire, it said to attach to anywhere on the engine that's metal. So I attached it to your overhead valve cover, so it should be fine right there. If for some reason it doesn't work, I may move it down and attach it to actually one of the motor mounts and just take off that nut and attach it to the actual motor itself. But I believe this should work. So now let's tidy up these loose wires here, kind of give it a clean look. That's all there is to an hour meter install. Basically zip tie this. There's another reason why I don't like the little handy clip down here, is you have all this extra. If you wrapped it, you can just cut off all the extra, and then you have one single wire coming up. This one has the 2 wire. So we're just gonna leave that there for now. We'll see how it runs. I eventually hope to 3D print like a nice little contraption here, shorten up this wire, make it look better. But till then, guys, hope you enjoyed this little video, how to install an hour Tach meter to your machine. It doesn't matter what machine it is. I could even put one on that one. If it has a spark plug, you can put one on it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next video. Hopefully we'll be in the yard. Won't be long. Grass is still greening up. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it, guys, and look forward to seeing you in the yard. Have a great day.